Hello everybody, Lego Prowl here, and I have a huge video for you with a lot of tips, tricks, and some bugs that you can take advantage of in Lego Fortnite. We're going to hit on everything from how to reset the night and get back to daytime, showing you how to insta-kill those annoying little roller dudes that have those amazing drops that we need. Yes, I know you guys want your shells, and a way that you can instantly and freely repair your tools and your weapons all the way back to full. So right now it is nighttime. I'm also cold and I want to reset it to today. And if you've been playing, you know that sleeping in the bed unfortunately does not do that. Well, I'm here to tell you that the game is giving you no in-game way to do it. But there's little bugs you can take advantage of that does. All you gotta do, sign out of your world, then sign back into your world. And once you get back in, it is daytime, the beginning of the day. It seems like what happens is whenever you sign into the world, the day has reset itself. It could be raining, it could be midday, it could be nighttime. Pretty much anything could be happening outside. If you sign out and sign back in, that sun, he's in the exact same spot as he was before, and we'll travel across the sky. So yeah, you want to reset the day. For now, that's how you have to do it. Lego Fortnite team, we would really like a way to just reset the day all on our own. So if you could figure out a way for us to do that, that would be spectacular. All right, tip number 2 I have for you is you can barely see it. I'll zoom in here for you. You can barely see it, but there are coordinates down there on the bottom of your screen, as well as the seed number. I don't know if there's any way to turn that off, but it's down there, barely, and it can help you keep track of where you are. Now, we do have other ways to do that, and I will cover that in a little bit. You do have a map, so maps can kind of help you navigate and see where you've been and where you need to go and help you find points of interest. But also, if you want to, you can write down those coordinates. The one all the way on the left would be the X coordinate. The one in the middle would be the Z coordinate, and then the one all the way on the right is the Y coordinate, as best I can tell, because it goes up whenever you physically move up, and it goes down whenever you physically move downwards. I don't know what the metric system is for that, how it's measured, but those seem to be there. So if you want to help find your way to something that you did not mark on the map, tell your friends how to get to you or whatever, you can use that coordinate system to help them find you or help you find whatever it is that you need to find. The next thing I want to cover is the dodge button. I have it set to control. I can't remember what it is by default. Maybe it's shift or something. But anyways, the dodge button can help you out in situations where you're fighting to keep you from getting hit. Like this guy right here, he's going to try to attack me and I'm going to dodge out of the way. Now, dodging out of the way is a good way to do damage to these guys without getting hurt. And you got to learn when they attack. Like he's going to do that little thing right there where he tries to hit me, and I can just roll back in and attack him. Now he's going to back up and he's going to try to do his little roly-poly action at me. I'm going to dodge out the way, run after him, and give him a couple whacks and finish him off. Now, all mobs in the game should have some type of tell to them or some type of rhythm that they get into, such as the wolf up here we're going to attack here in a second. The wolf doesn't have an easy tell, but they always attack right after you do your first hit. The skeletons do this as well. Looks like I'm going to pull 2 of them, which is going to be annoying. So I'm going to attack, and then as you can see, he lunged at me right away. So we're going to get a couple of hits in, and then he starts to like rear down a little bit. Woo! And if we can get a hit in, oh, there he went. Again, not always easy to tell, but if you get good at it, you can learn when to dodge these guys and take very little health or damage whenever you get into battles. I have not come close to fighting everything that's in this game. I don't even know how much there is in the game to fight, but mobs will have a tell for when they're about to attack. They'll project that attack, or they will have some type of rhythm to it. Figure out what it is, do a little barrel roll, get out the way, and continue the fight without getting killed. The next tip I have for you is probably the biggest one, and that is if you're enjoying this video, click that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to do tips, tricks, guides, tutorials, and a let's play series, which is already running here on the series. So if any or all of those things sound good to you, that like button and subscribe button are down below. Please go ahead and click those right now and drop me a comment and let me know what types of content would you like to see associated with Lego Fortnite, because I'm all ears. Now, this next trick has me going after those roller guys. Let me see if I can find him. Here's one right here. So these roller guys, they're not that hard once you learn how to dodge them, but they do take up a decent amount of sword durability because they have a lot of health. But don't worry, I have a way that you can very easily take them on and kill them. I'm going to bring this guy this way over to the water. Oh, he's throwing stuff at me. Come on, buddy. He's gonna rush at me. I'm gonna move out the way. He's gonna touch the water and he's going to die. I'm I'm not quite sure why that happens and if it's intentional or if it's a bug, but if you have water nearby and you want to farm those dudes without wasting your durability of your tools, which remember, by the way, later in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can insta heal your tools and weapons all the way up to full. But if you don't want to have to worry about that, just lead those guys to water and dodge out the way and they'll die. Next on the list for you, I have a big one, and that is explore around your world. Maybe this is kind of obvious. Oh gosh, here we go again. Explore around your world and find all the things there is to be found. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of variety quite yet in the world, but what is there does have some good things, such as finding these little, oh, he's trying to tear down this house. That's not good. Finding chests with all sorts of goodies inside of them. You will find them in these little dilapidated houses. Oh gosh, I'm getting away. You'll find them in those little dilapidated houses, little like forts right there that are torn down. You'll even find little like outposts where you have like some enemies at them that you could kill and get some things from. You can find these little like, I'm guessing there's something there at the end of that rainbow. I've seen little like pylons show up that have like good little things at them. So you have a lot of things around the world that you can find both close by and far away in different biomes. So make sure you don't just stay close by to your base, but do a little exploring around and find all the goodies that there are to be found out in the world. There's even caves to be found. Yes, that's right, caves. So make sure you do some exploring around to get all the things that you need in your world. Now, this next thing I want to show you actually involves me getting our little roly-poly dude back over here. Let's see if we can attract his attention. We can. And we're going to get right here. And we're going to roll out. Oh, nope, that did not work. That did not work. Let's see if we can get him to attack us here, because this guy, if you want to be able to farm resources, he's definitely the best way to do it. If you watch here, when he comes to hit us, he's going to knock all of this stuff below us. Oh, he's confused. Here he comes. Nope, he's throwing things again. Okay, he's going in his roll action. Look at that. Super easy way to, again, not spend any durability in your tools, and he will pretty much knock down just about anything. Did he go back underground? Hello? He gave me some wood. He knocked down a tree right there. We can even take him to, I don't know, maybe the stone up here if he'll come after us. Oh, he's throwing stuff at us again. Come on, buddy. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get him to break it. Apparently it's not like super easy to do, but it is absolutely possible. He just wants to come smack me. There we go. So get an easy way to get stone, get wood. He'll go through trees, he'll go through boulders. The size doesn't really matter. It looks like the main thing that matters is just his positioning in the matter. There we go. All right, awesome. Good way to farm yourself a lot of materials without wasting any durability of your tools. This next one is a tip for your inventory. When you pull up your inventory, and this is going to work on PC, there's probably a button for it on console, I imagine, as well. But when you go to a chest, to move things over, you're probably clicking and dragging them over. At least that's what I was doing, until I found out that if you hit the E button, it says even down there, you hit the E button, it'll deposit a stack for you. So you need to move things over kind of quickly. You can easily do that by hitting the E button, and it will move things to and from your inventory. It will not actually combine stacks though. So like if I go over here and I move this over, it does not combine the stack, at which point you can use the merge button and it will merge all of your stacks that you have on you together as much as possible to condense things down in your inventory. Now, another thing is really important to do when you find an important point of interest, like we have this cave right here that I'm probably going to explore in my next Let's Play episode, episode 3, when I do it. You want to make sure you know how to find this when the time comes to find it, if you're not ready to do it yet. So what you could do is actually pull up your build menu, and you need to put down a map marker, which I don't have granite for. Hold on a second. Here we go. So set down a map marker close by to a point of interest that you may have. We could put one right here. We can go ahead and mark it in whatever color we decide would be good to mark it with, and then we can mark it with whatever like thing that we think would be good. So cave is going to have lots of bad guys in it, so I could do that, and I could mark it as the color brown to designate that it's bad guys in a cave. Now when I pull up my map and get the heck out of the way, I can now see that there is a cave here that I marked has bad guys in it. Now, it looks like maybe caves already show up on the map, which is kind of good to know. So you might not need to do that with caves so much, but if you have other points of interest that you want to keep track of, the map marker is a great way to do that. This next one is a pro building tip that I have for you, and it's going to help like streamline your building process. So this will work for pretty much any block. We're going to start here, and let's say I want to put a house right here. Let's say I want to make it kind of big, right? So if you go and you try to like start lining up blocks, it's not really that easy to do. But if you look, like sometimes like it's kind of snapping like right there, but like it's still not on the same level. Now, if you look down at the bottom of the screen, you'll have a button for snap mode. It says to hold, for me, the right mouse button. But if I do that, it's like it's still not snapping, which is kind of weird. And it took me a little while to figure out that that's not how you snap. You just look at the edge of the block you want to snap to, and that'll snap. So now if I wanted to do a foundation for a house like this, actually rather easy to do. And then if I wanted to start adding in some walls for the house, I can scroll them around here and bam, bam. And there we go, on our way to building, even though I do have quite the complaint on the fact that these wall segments don't match up properly with the foundations, considering the fact that you're supposed to use these guys, a little wall corners like this, to then build off of. As you can see, it leaves you with this problem of hanging off over the edge of your foundation, which personally I'm not a fan of. But block snapping, yes, makes building incredibly easy. Also, I'll give you this extra tip right now. If you're looking to break your walls, currently that's the only way to get them down is break them. Just go ahead, use your hand, don't use a tool. Your hand actually does more damage to structures that you've built than anything except for, I guess a pickaxe does a lot of damage too, but why wear down your pickaxe when you can just use your hand to knock everything down? Also, in case you're wondering, you do get the full supplies back for anything that you've built, including like workbenches that have an upgrade done to them and that sort of thing. So little pro tip there for you as well. And I have one last one here for you. This is the one that you've all been waiting for, and it is how to fully repair any of your gear from any level to full. Now, I was not the one that found this out. Actually, I saw it in a TikTok from Cypher PK. So Cypher, thanks for the little tip. I appreciate it, but I do use it for now. And I do think it speaks to a larger problem with the game, because as the game works right now, you wear down your tools to the point of breaking, and then you get new tools. You have no built-in way to repair the tools, and for the most part, at least these lower level tools, they do not last very long, which is fine. But it'd be nice if instead of having to recraft, you had a way to repair them instead. But here you go. Here's how you repair. Find yourself preferably an empty chest. There we go, got an empty chest right here. Take your tools that need to be repaired and throw them in that chest. We'll even throw a crossbow in here, right? Why not? Break the chest. Pick up your tools, and as you can see, they're all the way back up to full. We got the full supplies back for the chest, so that's not a big deal either. All we gotta do is just go in, grab our chest, and sit it back down. Boom, all done. So there you have it. That was 10 tips, tricks, and bugs that you can utilize early on in your world to help you out with progression and make playing a little bit easier. Actually, more than 10. I gave you a couple extra ones, including the most important one that I gave you, which is make sure if you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. Help me get to that 1,000 member mark. Click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already for more great Lego Fortnite content. We got a Let's Play. We're going to do tutorials, more advanced ones as I learn more and get further in the game personally. We'll do more tips and tricks videos and a lot of other things as well. You can also catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Prowl8413, where I will be streaming Lego Fortnite. Thank you everybody for watching today. I do appreciate it, and you have yourself a good one. Bye.